What do I mean when I say body consciousness? People hear that phrase and wonder, is it biology? Is it emotion? Is it something spiritual? So in this video I want to explain it clearly in the simplest way I can. Because for many people with fatigue conditions, the mind becomes the controller, the analyzer, the manager, and yet the body continues to crash. Body consciousness is about changing that relationship. It's about learning to listen to the deeper intelligence underneath symptoms. At the most practical level, body consciousness is the body's emotional guidance system. It is the way the body communicates truth through felt experience. In Mickel Therapy, we see 4 core emotional signals. Anger, when boundaries are crossed. Grief, when something real is lost and the energy comes to an end. Body boredom, when fulfilment is missing. And very occasionally fear, as a request for missing information. When these emotions are suppressed, the body holds onto it like a charge, and symptoms begin. So symptoms are not meaningless. They are not simply bad luck. They are mostly communication. The body saying something is unfair, something is unexpressed, something is unfulfilled, something is being carried all alone. In chronic fatigue conditions, the system becomes stuck in dysregulation. The hypothalamus becomes overstimulated and therefore overwhelmed. The body enters a kind of physiological fight or flight, not from fear, but from unresolved emotional suppression. Body consciousness offers the pathway back into flow. So when I use the term body consciousness, I'm talking about something very practical first. A kind of intelligence in the body, a regulatory system, a way the body communicates emotional truth through energy, through symptoms, through what it allows and does not allow, and what it can no longer suppress. I suppose at one level you could describe this physiologically. The hypothalamus, the nervous system, the adrenal glands, the body's emotional signaling. But I also want to be honest. Over time, what I've observed is that body consciousness doesn't always feel like just biology. Often it feels like something much deeper, almost as if the body is not simply matter, but part of an intelligent field of awareness. Not mystical in a dramatic way, just quietly intelligent, present, knowing. And you don't have to believe anything spiritual for this to work. You can stay entirely practical. But for some people, body consciousness becomes more than a mechanism. It becomes almost a doorway back into life. So the question becomes, what is your body asking for? Not mentally, not conceptually, but emotionally. Where is the anger unexpressed? Where is the grief not being allowed? Where is fulfilment missing and aliveness coming to an end? Where is life being postponed? This is what Mickel Therapy works with. Now, body consciousness is not something you have to create. It's already there. It's what remains when the mind relaxes. And as you begin to listen, symptoms often begin to change because the body no longer has to shout. If you'd like to explore this more, then you can look at my core self-treatment course or book a free 20-minute introductory call with myself if you have questions. And I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.